21 Excel tips for accountants, especially the beginning ones. Adding lines, super important. So I'm going to sum this up, Alt equals. Now I want to make it pretty. Get in here. Add line. Add a bottom border, whatever. So now it just looks good. If you want to erase, you can highlight and then say no border. Or you can get out a handy dandy eraser and start erasing away. Format Painter. This is super good. Now let's say for some reason you have, like, this is looking different than something else, or just whatever. So up here is general. So Excel has all sorts of strange formatting. I shouldn't say strange, but useful for all sorts of different cases. So this might look like a percentage. This might look like currency. This might look like a time, right? So Excel is powerful. It's mapping that initial value that was there to kind of like a different value. Now what we can do, we could highlight all these and then kind of set it back to accounting or whatever. However, a different way I love is this Format Painter. So click, bam, I'm just repainting it all up. Or double click, and then I can kind of go through and change stuff. Now what if I change one of these dates? You see, it turned it into a numeric value when I really want it to be a date value. So I can come back in here, format paint this back to a date. Now that we know how to add a border, let's go ahead and make one. So Format Painter is huge. Printing, adjusting margins. If we went to print this, it's like super ugly. And when you come back in, you can see these little lines. Printing is kind of like a manual thing, so I'm going to go ahead and just delete these. This shows where the page is going to break off. This is huge too, this page break preview. You can see that it's just not fitting very well. So if I go here and just press print, it's going to shrink everything in order to do it. That's not terrible, but I'm going to reverse doing that. I can also page layout landscape. So now it's moving this order over. I can also do narrow borders. So at this point, it's going to print landscape, or like they said, hot dog style. And they say that in at least where I grew up. All here, all good. You'd fit. So then I can go back to like a regular view. This is showing the page break. Or you can manipulate the data so it fits, but things can kind of tend to shrink. Also, and there was a print preview. Just go to File, Print here. You know, I do a lot of stuff to PDF.